West Milan and the Portland Lumberjacks are trying to use their hometown edge to make it to the finals of the PBA Elias Cup. But others will have something to say about it. They're playing for the Elias Cup. We're down to the last four. The semifinals are right now. Welcome to Bayside Bowl in downtown Portland, Maine, for the semifinals of the L.L.Bean PBA League. The quarterfinals were sick. Everything went to a roll-off. We had the number 8 Philadelphia Hitmen get by. The number 4 seed Dallas Strikers. They'll meet in our first semi. The bottom of the bracket saw the Silver Lake Adams Splitters win their roll-off. Same for the Portland Lumberjacks, the home team. Welcome inside, along with Hall of Famer Randy Peterson. I'm Dave Lamont. We will hear from Kimberly Pressler in a moment. If we learn one thing in watching those 4 Baker matches, it is so important, Randy, how the manager stacks his side.
Absolutely vital that you position your strongest player in the anchor position to anchor the team. And especially important when you go to a roll-off, like every match did in the quarters. It happened with New York and Philly. Pete Weber got the first strike. Zerbinski gets up. Little shaker 10. Don Barrett would strike to match Weber, and then Smallwood, he gets the messenger. For the Dallas Strikers, Norm Duke calls his own number. And here's his reaction to that. Now Belmonte, the hottest player on the planet, he needs to match. He does it, Dallas moves on.
So you've seen all of that. Now let's meet the Philadelphia Hitmen.
Oh, it's late there. What?
We're the Hitmen. Taking aim at the Elias Cup.
Messenger, down goes the 10.
Hitmen.
And now let's meet the lineup. First for the Philadelphia Hitmen, a 2-time member of Team USA. He owns 4 PBA titles from Marion, Indiana. Ronnie Russell. This 26-year veteran has captured 21 regional and 1 tour title from Beaver Creek, Ohio. Dave Woodka. He is a 2-time PBA champion. Welcome from Avon, Ohio, Chris Loschetter. This 2-time titleist first win was the 2009 PBA World Championship from Saginaw, Michigan, Tom Smallwood. Position. He captured his 5th PBA title in Munich in March and won the 2013 PBA World Championship from Colchester, England. Dom Barrett.
Come on
Managing the Hitmen is a 16-time titleist in both the USBC and PBA Hall of Famer. A 4-time major winner from Claremont, Florida, Jason Couch. Let's meet the Dallas Strikers.
There's a reason we're called the Strikers.
Boom! Who got that? Who got that?
Defending champion. Ready to bring the cup home one more time.
Dallas. He owns 8 PBA titles and won the 2010 U.S. Open from Langhorne, Pennsylvania, Bill O'Neill. The player manager for Dallas is a 38-time champion, 7-time major winner, voted the 7th greatest player of all time from Clermont, Florida, Hall of Famer Norm Duke. On his resume, 4 titles and 7 years on Team USA from Orlando, Florida, Rhino Page. One of the game's young guns. He made 2 annual pattern shows last year from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, B.J. Moore.
Come on, guys, let's go. We got your lab today. All right, brother. All right, come on, guys.
He's an 18-time winner on the PBA Tour, one of 5 to be both the Rookie and Player of the Year. From Simpsonville, South Carolina, Tommy Jones. Joined laneside, Kimberly Pressler.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined by both managers here. They're pumping up this crowd over here. Now, you both are from Central Florida. You both are Hall of Famers. Is there a little bragging rights going on here today for whoever wins?
Oh, there's definitely bragging rights. It's always trash talking between me and him. It's on, Norman.
It's on. Hey, any lineup changes?
One lineup change. I switched Dom Barrett to the 5th position today.
Oh, he's going to be anchor. Why'd you do that?
He said he felt better today. I honestly don't think it'll get to the 5th spot at some point today, but I'll just put him there anyways.
All right. Thank you so much, Jason. So, Norm, what about you? You think there's going to be a little bit of bragging rights if you guys win?
Boy, it's going to be a long year for the loser, I can tell you that. Those folks at Clermont Lanes, they watch everything we do, and they know that we're passionate about, you know, the competition between each other, and hey, this is what it's all about. We can't wait, either one of us.
Any lineup change?
Yeah, a little bit. I went to B.J. Moore in the number 4 spot and brought Rhino down.
All righty, then. You got some lineup changes. Let's see if it works out for them, guys. We're going to send it back to the booth.
All right, thank you, Kimberly. Randy, any thought about the changes that were made by the 2 managers?
Well, you know, I was talking to Jason Couch earlier, and he said that Smallwood didn't feel real comfortable today. And so he said, you know what, the logical choice is to go with Dom Barrett in the anchor position, put Smalls up in the number 4 spot. I'm not so sure what a big difference it makes for Norm Duke in Dallas to switch B.J. Moore and Rhino Page.
All right, there is our format. Best of 2 Baker team matches. You win both games to advance. If you split the first 2 games, we'll have a 1-ball roll-off, which we had in all 4 of our quarterfinals.
So basically what you're saying is expect a roll-off.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We've got 2 today, and yeah, I wouldn't leave early on any of these matches. So we'll get it going with Dallas and Bill O'Neill. And of course, Dallas, the defending champions in the Elias Cup. Wide turn a little too far to the right, and Bill leaves one behind.
Well, the same kind of strategy for Dallas here and for all the teams. If you can get by with a win on the right lane, which is the trickier of the 2, right lane's tighter down lane, and it tends to get a little sensitive. But if you can catch a win on the right lane, move over to the left lane, your chances of moving on are much better.
I didn't know, Norm. We don't do those friendly reminders right there.
We'll take a look at Ronnie Russell. I remember hitting bowling in the quarterfinal very well for Jason Couch's team.
He never missed. He was perfect 4 for 4.
So with the Baker, you'll see Ronnie Russell again in the 6th frame. That through the nose, and he broke up a split.
No harm, no foul if the 4-7 is converted, which Ronnie should have no trouble with.
And just continuing the theme on Baker, so the second bowler will bowl the 7th frame, the 3rd, the 8th, the 4th, the 9th, and then the 5th, the anchorman bowls the 10th. They chant, pick it up, he cooperates. So Randy, take us through our oil pattern for this team event.
42 feet in length and friction to the right, oil left, so this is a pretty soft pattern. for professional standards, we are using lanes 2 and 3. The reason for that is it helps us get more crowd, more people around this arena type setting.
They're not booing, they're yelling Duke. Beautiful shot from the veteran.
Seen this happen a time or two in the last 30 years or so.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be possible to count how many strikes you've had in your life.
Yeah, how about how many times I've thrown it?
Big Watka, wide right, got the kick.
Come on, keep him cheering on that one. Going with the slow wheel here on lane 2. Comes in light and kind of caves the bucket in. But it's still 10.
From the left side, Rhino Page. Oh, ring 7.
Good pitch there. I believe Rhino was the first draft pick ever, the inception of the PBA League series. Norm Duke picked him, first player ever drafted.
I'm like, well, you might as well just keep checking.
What's also interesting about this particular series, this league, is these guys always compete against each other. And yes, many of them are buddies, but this is unusual. Now they're working together. No messengers for the man who inspires the UPS chant. None necessary there. When they yell UPS, they want a messenger, but Chris made sure there was no such thing this time. BJ Moore finished 2016 very strongly. And you see why.
Oh.
Let's go.
I'll tell you what, if anybody can make it come around the corner on the tight right lane, it's BJ Moore.
Hi, Tommy.
He's got more revolutions in his
Right here, buddy.
backswing than I do in my whole game.
Here's Tom Smallwood. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Great shot.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't he not have a good look today?
Well, it wasn't that he didn't have a good look. It was like, it was just like, well, I don't feel as good as I did in the quarterfinals.
Okay. Tommy Jones loves the noise here in Portland.
Tommy Jones loves this stage.
Got a break there. That was not a pretty shot. Yeah, Tommy's not going to back down from anybody. Neither is Tom Smallwood. We talk about that all the time. But Tommy, a similar tough mentality.
And remember, in the quarters, it wasn't necessarily how the team started. It was how they finished. We saw multiple games that teams would get off to a red-hot start and then lose.
And it often would turn on one frame or maybe somebody would open. And we didn't have opens in a lot of these games. And the other odd thing was, very often the team that opened would still somehow win,
right,
and move on to these semifinals. The anchorman, Dom Barrett.
He's a guy that doesn't take much time.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Come on, run it down.
All right, I would ask, is this makeable and how you would attack it?
He just got a little soft and got it in and right through the nose for the 3, 4, 6, 7. Get it over here. Throw that 3-pin over there.
Nope. And that's going to hurt count. So we are 5 through, and Philadelphia heads to the break on a down note with that open frame. And Norm Duke doing what he's done for years. Same with Dave Watka. The rest of this first game coming up. The L.L.Bean PBA League Elias Cup semifinals are brought to you by L.L.Bean, inspiring products designed for a reason. Start your next outdoor adventure at LLBean.com. By HotelPlanner.com, the best place to book hotel rooms. Best rooms, best rate, guaranteed. By the Grand Casino Hotel and Resort, the Oklahoma City area's premier casino resort experience. And by BowlingBall.com, celebrating 20 years online. It's where boulders go with free shipping on every item, every day. So easy for our crew to find picturesque locations to put the Elias Cup. That's what they're chasing here, the L.L.Bean PBA League semifinals. So we get ready for the sixth frame, and Bill O'Neill for the Dallas Strikers, captained by Norm Duke.
Strikers being the higher seed, they get to choose what lane they want to start on. They chose the right lane. Beautiful shot by Bill O'Neill. Come on. I'll tell you, Dave, there's nothing like bowling team event. Doubles is really good in itself, but then you add three more guys, and I'll tell you what, the intensity level is just crazy.
Well, we had a great doubles event here, won by Kyle Troop and Jesper Svensson in April, and Ronnie will leave a 10-pin.
And no UPS.
No, UPS turned the truck around.
Well, it's Sunday. Big high vertical backswing. Fell off of it just a little bit. May have missed it just a pinch at the bottom.
So we are even.
That was firm and left.
Take the lead here with a strike by Norm Duke. Big shot.
Oh, just a little tap on the 10 was enough.
Yeah, just enough. That 16-pounder with a little angle for Norm Duke at that rev rate was all it took to snap the 10 out. How bad do you think this guy likes winning?
Oh, his celebration in the quarterfinals was hilarious.
Yeah, it was off the charts.
He knocked out some air. And Dave Wodka leaves a 10.
All right, run it down.
Boy, did it get quiet in here. What
And you
happened?
notice it when it's quiet, too. You really do.
Did they just run out of beer?
It wouldn't be quiet if that happened.
It'd be a riot.
Yeah.
Finish this game out.
So that's all for Dave Wodka in this game. And Rhino Page now with his last opportunity to help the Strikers in this game. The number 3 position. Strikers working on a double. And you see their max, 250.
Last time up for Rhino, threw a great shot, left a ring in 7. 2008 PBA Rookie of the Year. He likes it.
Oh, he should have liked it. Wow. Now, your teams are built either by retaining players from the past or drafting. Rhino was a draft pick by Norm Duke. He retained Bill O'Neill and Tommy Jones, and of course himself. Again, no messengers for Chris. Forget about the UPS chant.
Yeah, he's just going high flush now. Forget it.
So Rhino Page, B.J. Moore, who was on the team last year, was drafted again for Dallas. And for Jason Couch's Philadelphia team, he retained Don Barrett and Chris and Tom Smallwood, drafting Ronnie Russell and Dave Wodka, who was also on the team last year. That's got to hurry. Oh, my goodness, it did. Look at this. No!
Never a doubt. Never a doubt, baby. Come on, let's go, let's go. You gotta get loud in there.
My gosh. That's our Barbasol close shave of the day.
Oh, the messenger was coming across. It got redirected and rolled back into the 10. Unreal.
Well, you said it earlier on his first shot. Who else can make a turn like that and make it count? And you see Tom Smallwood tried to emulate that shot, or maybe didn't mean to, but he leaves one behind.
Shouldn't have cheated.
And what did he mean there by say shouldn't have cheated?
Yeah, he made a little adjustment, and he should have just stayed where he was.
Our next match, we'll see the Atom Splitters, the Silver Lake Atom Splitters, featuring Chris Barnes and Jesper Svensson, among others, against the home team, Portland Lumberjacks.
Game 1 is going to go to Dallas. The Dallas Strikers.
I moved him right through it.
They will switch lanes
Yeah.
for Game 2.
And if the Strikers win that game, they will advance to the finals to defend their title. The manly strike there by Tommy Jones.
D-U-N done.
Yeah.
Way to go, guys. Way to go.
That was very, very nice.
Yeah.
Can the Strikers go to 2-0 and make the finals again? Or we'll be looking at yet another one-ball roll-off if the Hitmen can come from behind, which they did at the quarterfinals. So we welcome you back inside Bayside Bowl in Portland. Game 1 goes to the Dallas Strikers over the Philadelphia Hitmen with a strong performance right in the middle of the match when everything went Dallas's way. They win it, as you see there, with a 236 to 196. 239, pardon me, to 196. So now next up, Randy, I wonder, do we have any lineup changes? What's the next move going to be? Let's find out as Kimberly Pressler is standing by with Philadelphia manager Jason Couch. Kimberly?
Thanks, Dame. Yes, I am joined by Jason. So that lineup change you did at the beginning of the show didn't seem to work out the way you wanted it to. So what's the strategy moving forward?
Well, I talked to Domsey after he threw the bad shot. Just felt like he didn't make a good shot there. I've actually switched it back to what we went with yesterday. It's not the first time the Hitmen have been behind after one game. Let's just plan for a roll-off now.
Is Smallwood feeling comfortable?
Smallwood's fantastic every time I need him. Doesn't matter where I put these guys in my lineup. They always say, okay, coach, and we just keep going.
And can your team pull this through?
There's not a doubt in my mind.
Because they're closers, right?
Yes, they are. They're the bullpen. They're the closers.
All right, guys, we're going to send it back to the booth.
All right, what do you make of that?
Well, they're going to go with a lineup change, and it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. He's flip-flopped Don Barrett and Tom Smallwood once again. Smallwood goes back to the anchor position.
And that's what worked for them in the quarterfinals. So if they don't win this game, they're out of it, and Dallas goes on in the finals. But remember, Philadelphia came from behind to knock off the New York City WTT Kingpin, so they have proven they can do it. Coming up, Game 2, Philadelphia and Dallas. You know, maybe if they could fit a couple of lanes in there, that'd be a fun place to bowl.
I think I saw that flying in.
So many sights and sounds here in the state of Maine. And a lot of sounds in this building. The L.L.Bean PBA League semifinals happening right now. Game number 2. The Dallas Strikers leading 1-0 over Philadelphia's Hitmen in this best of 2. If the Strikers win this, it's over. If Philadelphia wins, we'll have a one-ball roll-off. So Philadelphia leads off. We know they've made a lineup change, but not here with Ronnie Russell at the top of the order. Let's give the crowd what they want.
There it is, right there.
The Hitmen move over to the right lane, which is the tighter of the two, and in the quarterfinals proved to be the tougher of the two lanes.
O'Neal. But that Messenger falls away from the 10 pin.
shot.
Ah, right down. Good work.
Yeah, a good shot by Bill O'Neill to start things off for the Dallas Strikers.
Brings up Dave Watka. Again, he is bowling frames 2 and 7. Referring to his new hairstyle, they're calling him Frosty.
I love it.
That is pretty good. Oh my, that is not that great. It's a 2-8-10.
And that looked to be a little too deep for that lane. Yeah, that would work on the left lane for sure.
So got to go for count here.
Only seen the 2-8-10 made a couple of times on television.
Come on, guys, pick me up.
So Dave
Come on.
takes 2.
Come on, pick me up.
And here's Norm Duke. Oh my, well, Norm is in great form right now.
The wee Iceman cometh.
That was 3, but a little more time.
Just went back and told his teammates what adjustment he made from the right lane. 3 boards left with his feet and just a little soft.
That better hurry.
Uh-oh.
You know, he needed a UPS that time.
He did.
And Chris Losgetter won't get it.
Looking at back-to-back open frames, 7-10 only made 3 times on national television. John Mazza, Jess Stayrook, the first one made by the great Mark Roth.
Going for it all. So a bit of a slow start for the Hitmen with back-to-back opens. And Rhino Page could make it very uncomfortable for Philadelphia with a strike right here.
No.
Instead, he's got a little work to do.
Last thing you want to do when your opponent or opponents, in this case, give you a couple of openings. Rhino Page looking now to slide
Make sure one.
the 3 into the 7. Get that bowling ball over here and throw that 3-pin right over there.
Might have heard Tommy Jones say, make sure of one. Go for it. Oh.
Good try.
All right, hold me up. Come on.
You know, Tommy Jones was referring to count. If he misses both, they would be down in count. Even though ahead in the game, they would have 46 in the third. When he gets 9 like he just did, now they have 48 in the third.
Dom Barrett, who was the anchor in the first game, moved to the number 4 position. That's ridiculous. I was about to say what a nice shot that was.
You know, we saw that in the doubles championship, the Mark Roth Marshall Holman doubles with DJ Archer and playing a lot of angle. But still an unfortunate break. But you can see just how deep Dom is. A lot of hand, kind of the same spot that Waka threw his 2-8-10, but Dom's rev rate much higher.
So Ronnie Russell led off with a strike for Philadelphia, but nobody has struck since then for the Hitmen. But Tom Smallwood yet to be up. Now B.J. Moore.
Remember, he had a little trouble in the quarterfinals on this left lane.
That took a sharp nosedive through the face.
Heavy hand on some more friction, and that's what we saw in the quarters with B.J. Moore when he went to the left lane. I mean, look how deep he is. He's into 22-23 at the arrows. He's got to go to a weaker ball on that lane, in my opinion.
Not today. Not today. All right, come on, boys. Let's go.
B.J. Moore in the quarterfinal was referring to there. He missed a single pin, and in fact, it was a 4-pin. Now it's time for Randy Peterson's Track Tech Talk.
And talk about a difference in styles with the two anchor players. You see the Tom Smallwood rolling it up on his wrist, very little backswing compared to the big high backswing of Tommy Jones. Both players with a lot of power and both great in the clutch.
And Smallwood is up now, back in the anchor position he was in the quarterfinals.
We're not done yet. Let's go. We're not done yet.
And Tom Smallwood, backswing goes right into the pit.
Yeah, get the landing hook and laid there. But you get glued in. Fine.
Tommy Jones, you can never be sure what these folks are saying. Occasionally, it's not necessarily fit for TV. I'm not even sure what they're saying here. That's a rough shot for Tommy. And I don't think the noise bothered him.
You guys use that one. No more. Because if it leads to that, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Bill O'Neill telling the crowd, change the chant, because if it leads to shots like that, he doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah, I couldn't honestly pick up on it.
I couldn't understand it.
Yeah, it had numbers in it. I know that. That's about all I can tell you. And Tommy will take care of that 6-10. So we recycle back to the top of the order. The leadoff bowler will bowl the 6th frame. Ronnie Russell, Bill O'Neill will start the second half of our second game. Philadelphia trying to come from behind after losing the first game. The PBA Network is your one-stop resource for all the ways the PBA communicates with its fans. The PBA Network includes telecasts on ESPN, live event streaming on Extra Frame, PBA social media outlets like Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, a mobile gaming app, and of course the PBA's official website at PBA.com. For more information, head to PBA.com and click on the PBA Network link. With Kimberly Pressler and Randy Peterson, Dave Lamont, we're ready to recycle his lineups. Strikers lead. And are up in this one by only 9 pins, however.
Can have a lead change, though, with a strike by Ronnie Russell, and he's probably been the best for this team throughout the competition.
Light.
Wow, that looked pretty good, and it never came off the spot. Pretty good strategy by Dallas Strikers, starting on that right lane and getting through it. 2-4, 8-10. Over here, throw that 2-pin over into the 10. The ball will take out the 4 and the 8.
He'll take 3. So instead of going ahead, they go down 21.
Is it really that tight?
Well, is it?
It is down lane, but you know what was interesting was Don Barrett's ball came off of that spot. Ronnie Russell's got a high rev rate too. Look at how deep they are on that lane.
Oh, yeah. 8-pin goes down and goes down hard.
Come on, man.
Great, another great shot by Bill O'Neill.
And perfect timing coming off of that open by Philadelphia.
The difference in the 2 lanes, that's over the 4th arrow. Bill O'Neill is a good 7 or 8 boards right of that on the right lane.
So Dave Wadka steps up, pretty much knowing he must strike. He does! Big shot from Dave.
Come on, we're not done yet. Come on, let's go. Come on, we ain't done yet.
So Norm Duke certainly one of the reasons he's still great in his 50s, along with PDW and Walter Ray, is the desire as much as the physical game, which is a classic, but that want to win. You got to have it.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about 3 guys on the entire planet that are able to do what they do.
And he does it again.
That soft rev rate of Norm's, allows him to stay right of everybody else. He just kind of feathers it through the front part of the lane, and then the friction takes it to the pocket. I'm not sure there's been too many in the game that react better than Norm Duke on a strike.
Low shutter. And the messenger lets him down. Didn't even make it halfway over.
Loesch playing the right lane the right way, in my opinion, going straighter. Half 10 all but puts an end to their run.
It would be the first time in this championship series we won't have a roll-up. Marring something really freaky.
Yeah, you can see the disappointment on Loeschetter's face.
So it could be up to Rhino Page to end it for Philadelphia. Oh, wide left.
Spare it up, buddy.
Well, I don't know if it was the chanting
It's close.
Rhinosaurus that got him, but that was just a bit outside. The good news is he's left himself a non-splitter washout. Yeah.
He chuckled a tiny bit afterwards as if maybe the chant did get to him a little bit. Pretty.
Yep. Well done.
There wasn't anywhere he threw that, and I wasn't going to go in.
A little snug, huh?
Because by those first 2, I had no idea if the ball was over or not.
So Dom Barrett, and you see the max scores. Yelling Dominator. And you see where he's earned that nickname.
Yeah.
They're hanging in there. Now, BJ Moore last time up, he went high. What does he do? Does he keep moving left? Looks like he's staying with the same ball.
He left a 4-pin last time.
Oh, my. Stayed with the same ball, just firmed up and gave it to business. What a great shot by BJ Moore.
The driven snow. Absolutely. Perfect.
Just got aggressive with it.
Not too bad.
Gave it a little bit more room to the right. Beautiful shot. Got to have it to have any chance. Game over.
And
That's
the
close.
Dallas Strikers,
Yeah, that's close.
the defending champions, will get a chance to defend that title for the Elias Cup. But whom will they play next? The Silver Lake Atom Splitters or the Portland Lumberjacks? That is our next match.
Try to get a handful of it and just missed it.
Smallwood's got one more shot.
Just want you guys to know I appreciate you guys.
And Tommy Jones will get the victory lap for Dallas.
It's got a little ugly.
Well, 3 open frames will do that. Philadelphia opens in the 2nd, 3rd. There's a messenger. And also in the 6th.
All right. Cheers, fellas.
The little UPS for Smallwood, little flying UPS.
Into the finals goes Norm Dukes. Dallas Strikers again. As a ringer, doesn't matter. Dallas is in. Kimberly is standing by with Norm Dukes.
All right, yes, I'm with Norm. I just saw you with your team. What did you tell them?
I told them, way to go. Way to go and one more.
So you guys are moving on to the finals now. How do you take this momentum of shutting out the Philadelphia Hitmen and move forward?
You know, that's what we've been doing, is riding momentum from last year. Honestly, we're just kind of trying not to wreck that momentum. I think that would be the catastrophic thing. And we tried a couple of times, you know, where we've given them a chance to yank it from us. But luckily, right now we're just on a roll. We got to continue that roll because these guys are probably not going to give us this an easy of a match. Yeah.
Probably not. Thanks so much for your time. We'll let you get back to that group right over there. Guys, we're going to send it back to you.
All right, Norm, thank you for your time. Kimberly, thank you as well. Now, Norm Duke leads his team. He bowled exceptionally well. You got to lead from the front, as they say. B.J. Moore with a big shot there, and Dallas has moved to the finals. The L.L.Bean PBA League Elias Cup semifinals are brought to you by The Main Thing Is You, original. Get inspired at mainquarterly.com. By Shipyard Brewing Company, family owned and making world-class beer on the Portland, Maine waterfront since 1994. Enjoy your Shipyard responsibly. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by liveandworkinmaine.com. Browse and apply for jobs at Maine employers today. Get started at liveandworkinmaine.com. There you go, some of the lobster traps that make Portland a popular destination because you can't beat a Maine lobster. Today's Columbia 300 fun fact, with nearly 67,000 residents, Portland is the most populous city in the state of Maine. The state capital, for example, Augusta, has about 19,000 residents. And it's felt like 19,000 in here with the great crowd noise we've had during these team matches. On to the finals, the Dallas Strikers. You'll see them in a week at 1 o'clock on ESPN. But who are they going to play? Will it be the Silver Lake Atom Splitters or the Portland Lumberjacks? And Randy, not surprisingly, it took roll-offs in those two quarterfinals also for Silver Lake and for Portland to come through. And Silver Lake has a powerful anchor man.
Yeah, Jesper Svensson, he got redemption when they got to the roll-off. He had a chance to finish Motown, didn't get it done. But in the roll-off, well, check out the reaction. Parker Bone needs to do the same. Leaves that little soft 7. Brooklyn Styles are out. Same kind of thing for the Portland Lumberjacks. It goes to extra frames. Big West Malott flushes it. Now it's up to Anthony Simonson. He's got a match. Throws a great shot. Leaves a ring in 10. Motown's eliminated.
So now let's meet the Silver Lake Atom Splitters.
We are the Atom Splitters.
Go, go, go. The team that knows how to get it done.
The two-time Elias Cup champions. Atom Splitter.
He owns 18 PBA Tour titles, including 3 majors, and is the exclusive Triple Crown Club from Double Oak, Texas, Chris Barnes. The winner of 7 PBA regional titles, he finished 3rd in last year's U.S. Open from Houston, Texas, Sean Maldonado. He's a 2-time winner on the PBA Tour and owns a national college title as well from Friendswood, Texas, DJ Archer. In the number 4 position, last year with the finest of his career with 4 TV finals and a win of the PBA Wolf Open. From Tampa, Florida, Tom Doherty. The Anchorman has 6 PBA Tour titles and last year became the youngest winner of the Firelight PBA Tournament of Champions. From Sweden, Jesper Svensson. Managing the Adam Splitters is a 4-time PBA champion and now one of the master teachers of the game, who's worked with some of the game's Illuminati. From Yorba Linda, California, Mark Baker. And now let's meet the hometown team, the Portland Lumberjacks.
Yeah! We're the Lumberjacks.
We're the hometown team.
Ready to chop down the competition.
What do you got, Portland?
Leading off, this man has 1 tour title, and man was it a biggie. The 2003 US BC Masters from Roseburg, Oregon, Brian Smith. She has 21 titles on the women's tour, including an amazing 8 majors, including last year's US Women's Open. From Cheektowaga, New York, Liz Johnson. A 10-time regional champion, now a 2-time PBA Tour champion, having partnered with Jesper Svensson to win the Roth-Holman doubles. From Taylorsville, North Carolina, Kyle True. 7 times he has held the winning trophy aloft in his 10 years on tour, including last year's Extra Frame main shootout right here in Portland. From Cheektowaga, New York, Brian Simonelli. And the Anchorman, a 10-time PBA Tour champion. He won the 2013 US Open and is once again bowling's king of the hill. From Pflugerville, Texas, Wes Lalonde.
I love you, buddy. Let's go.
The manager of the Lumberjacks is one of the game's most popular and respected figures, a 5-time Amateur Bowler of the Year, 3-time World Amateur Bowler of the Year, a Nittany Lion. He is Tim Mack. Chopping wood is what these Lumberjack fans want to see, and they've got the team to do it. But standing in their way, the Adam Splitters. Get ready. You don't have to cue these fans. They just get going. The second of our L.L.Bean PBA League semifinals about to begin. And this time, the hometown team is in the middle of the mix. The Portland Lumberjacks against the Silver Lake Adam Splitters. They rooted for him earlier in competition a month ago when he was going for the doubles title. But now Jesper Svensson's on the other side. He's standing by with Kimberly Presley.
Thank you, Dave. So Jesper, once again, you are sitting in the important role of anchor. Can you describe what it's like to come up here onto the lanes in the 10th frame with all the pressure and the fate of your team on your shoulders?
I mean, you know, that just means that the team has a lot of trust in me. So, I mean, I know they got my back no matter what, but, you know, it's just about going up and trying to throw the strike you need.
Sure is. All right, thank you so much for your time and good luck to you. Guys, we're going to send it up to you.
So modest, Jesper, for an assassin to the pins.
He's just cool. You know what I mean? He's just like the epitome of cool.
What's your name, Jesper? What do you do? I strike a lot.
Yeah. If you looked up cool in the dictionary, there'd be a picture of Jesper, probably releasing it at the foul line.
All right. with that old-fashioned picture of him behind him. Here's Chris Barnes, the future Hall of Famer.
Talk about distracting. If that was in front of him, he probably wouldn't be able to pull the trigger on this shot.
Well, in the quarters, he had a tough look. Doesn't take long for a guy with his mind to make the adjustment.
Barnesy moves in on that right lane, open the lane up. Silver Lake, being the higher seed, manager Mark Baker decides to start on that right lane and get it out of the way.
So here's Brian Smith in the leadoff position. In the quarters, he did not lead off. Liz Johnson did.
Eats the hook.
It did. So what we're bowling here with 5 aside is the Baker format. So Sean Maldonado right here, for example, is going to bowl the 2nd frame. He's going to bowl the 7th frame. We just saw Chris Barnes. He's going to go 1 and 6, as will Brian Smith. You win both games, you're going on to take on Dallas. If we have a tie, we'll have a 1-ball roll-off. And that's going to be early trouble. And there's always the chance of what I would call a super roll-off, a roll-off for a roll-off, if we have a tie in game 2.
That's making my head hurt, Dave.
Yeah, I understand. But we didn't have that in the quarters, but we had roll-offs in each quarters. The first semi you just saw, we did see Dallas win 2-0 over Philadelphia. And Maldonado, as you might guess, you really almost never see a pro miss that shot.
Well, you got to have some hand and some hook to get into that back pin.
I think I can go to the other.
So here is Liz Johnson, has a stunning 8 major championships.
She's going to play a similar line to Brian Smith. Okay, no, she's not.
No, she's going to go Brooklyn, actually.
That was about an arrow left of where I think she wanted it. I thought for sure this would be right of first arrow, or second arrow rather. It was in between 2nd and 3rd, and it's almost flush Brooklyn.
Safe.
I talked to her earlier in the quarterfinals. She said, it's tough when you're only throwing 2 shots and you have to wait so long in between shots.
Yeah, she won't be back until the 7th frame.
His shirt is confusing. If you look at the back of DJ Archer's shirt, it looks like Arc Her.
All set up chemical style, Breaking Bad style, really. Will we get dancing DJ? Not yet.
Give me something, come on.
In the quarters, he had some pretty sweet dance moves.
Let's go.
It was a little mild.
We're starting to get a little lighter.
All right?
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, in the doubles tournament, he had trouble getting the corners out. Left a solid 9 as well, but a little shorter pattern. He can get his ball to face up the right way.
Kyle Troop. Here's another guy who is so well adapted to this setting. The doubles champion along with Jesper Svensson. Crowd loved him then, and the crowd loves him now.
Nothing like a professional bowler with confidence. Kind of guy you want on your team.
Tom Doherty. Perfect.
He's looking up to the mezzanine going, hey, what about me?
Where was my chant?
No thumb, rolls it up on the wrist.
5-star.
Old school style with a lot of power.
No, Ryan Simonelli just missed that messenger shot behind the 6.
And speaking of power, Ryan Simonelli does not get cheated.
Pick it up, they're chanting. He does. Now the anchor man. Jesper Svensson, the other half of the winning doubles combo, the Roth-Holman Doubles Championship. in April. Rookie of the Year in 2015. He has 6 titles now. Even the Portland fans are rooting for him. And that's why. It's like he's got instead of a bowling ball, he's got a button that has dynamite on the pins.
I've run out of adjectives for him.
Wes Malott, if you had a chance to see the quarterfinals, who could forget him turning around about 3 feet after he released what ended up being a game-winning shot. You'll want to watch that one. 10 down. So both anchors come through. And the Lumberjacks, however, are down 20 as Mark Baker's Atom Splitters up against Tim Mack's Portland Lumberjacks. The home team down 20, but plenty of bowling to go in this first game. So the Atom Splitters trying to spoil the fun of the hometown team here at Bayside Bowl in downtown Portland, Maine, the L.L.Bean PBA League Semifinals. Game 1, and the Atom Splitters have the edge. 4 strikes in their first 5 frames. Lumberjacks are clean through 5, but down 20. Chris Barnes up. And they're yelling, "Let's go Portland." Chris is not on the Portland side. He was retained from 2016, Mark Baker's team, along with Tom Doherty and Jesper Svensson.
I think the fans caught it just in time, and then they shut it down.
Gotta go a lot.
It did, Chris.
No way. How did that strike? 2007 or what? 2007, baby. I just hang around you guys. My ball hooks more. Woo.
Yeah, I think everybody was kind of surprised that this one got back, but Chris put a good touch on it. And nice reaction. Great pin carry.
So Brian Smith's got a counter.
Old tour roommate of Chris Barnes right here. That could be huge.
Let me steal your line here. It's not how, it's how many.
Those bad rats.
Well, he got it left into the hooking part of that left lane, and you can see that ball had sparks coming out from underneath it.
Sean Maldonado. Oof, 2-8-10.
Wow.
He's as surprised as anybody.
Well, the way we've seen this main before is you get the ball over here kind of real light and get it to kind of catch the 10 pin and throw the 10 over into the 8. Only seen it made a couple of times on television. Let's put it this way. I've made the 7-10 split more times than I've made the 2-8-10.
Now that's a game changer.
Huge game changer.
The Atom Splitters now up 5. The Lumberjacks are rocking a double with Liz Johnson up.
Now this is a big shot because remember the last time she was up, she went Brooklyn.
Yeah, well, not this time. Oh, no. I thought that 5 was going to take the 7 out.
That's a terrible break. She made the nice adjustment.
Good shot.
Made a good shot. Messenger goes across, rips the rack here. Look at that 5 pin right in front of the 7.
Even tapped it just a tiny bit.
They could have taken the lead with that strike. Easy. All right.
Great shot. Way to go. All right, you 2 on the bottom. Let's go.
So DJ Archer, who a powerful strike in his first appearance in the 3rd. Now this will be his last in the 8th, unless, of course, there's a roll-off to break a tie. The Atom Splitters trying to get back in stride after 4 straight strikes interrupted by an open frame. few moves.
Here we go.
Pretty good touch on this shot for DJ Archer. Gives it some loft right around the 23rd board. Goes out to about the 3rd board. It's covering a lot of territory.
Now Kyle Troop. Oh, man. Absolutely electric shot.
Fear the fro.
Gotta teach you how to do that.
Fear the fro. Everybody wants dance lessons from DJ Archer, including Kyle Troop.
Let's go. So Tom Doherty, you see the max scores. The Atom Splitters have the tiny edge there.
Okay. You ready? Okay.
Through the face, tip that 4.
We call that the chop.
Oh, he went after the home squad there.
Yeah, not a good idea. It always comes back to haunt you.
Wow.
This is a great break. Working on a strike. Tom Doherty a little inside of target. 4-pin gets nudged and goes down.
Ryan Simonelli bowling very quickly here. Oh, my goodness. Just wiped everything out in its place.
Never know.
Now, watch this shot by Simonelli. Watch the follow-through. And then watch the result. Oh, my goodness. All right, it's going to come down to the anchor bowlers. Remember, we talked about it in the Open. This is one of the best in the business right here for the Atom Splitters.
I mean, leave the bucket. That really changes everything.
Pick it up. Go. On a spare.
Not a good time to leave the bucket.
Right,
Jesper Svensson, that was the last thing I thought he would do. Spare strike there at 221. Wes Malott would need the first hit and count.
But this is not the easiest to pick up. You've got to pocket that. He does it beautifully by going right
Hit the
at it.
pocket on this one. Hit the pocket. Can you nine right here? Get him on here.
Here is our hammer tough spare replay, and this is a tough one.
Everybody in the building shocked that Jesper didn't strike out, including myself.
But he has brought Portland back in this opening game.
I mean, he just needs 9 on this. Actually, 9 or 8 will force Wes Malott to get the first hit.
Well, he recovered nicely.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. It's fair. Come on.
It's up to big Wes Malott again. Big shot here.
Must strike on this ball. Or the Atom Splitters will grab game 1. And it's not quite ready.
They either got to go.
Just commit to it. Just commit to it.
No.
Be the best,
It's them. Are they going to keep going or are they going to stop?
Keep it going. Keep it going. Right here.
Yeah, you know what? It's the silence that bothered him, I think. The messengers collide and they don't do it. So despite
You got a better game. You're gonna need a better game.
Unreal.
that was really weird because he had 2 messengers and they bumped each other off.
The pins trying to mix themselves up, but that was a high flush, solid 7.
Well, it sure looked like a good ball when he threw it.
It was just a pinch high. Could have struck.
Still should have struck.
And your Tim Mack say yes, still should have struck. So the Atom Splitters narrowly will take this first game and put the home team in a hole. So 221 to 217. How close was this? Westmont had to have this strike and then 7 pins, and the result would be 1-0 Portland. Look what happens. That close. The Atom Splitters lead and the chance to wrap it up. The balcony, the mezzanine here at Bayside, the L.L.Bean PBA League semifinals. Now to our last game of the semis. Let's take a look at our Ebonite flashback. Let's go back to the 2015 PBA League Elias Cup Finals, where the Silver Lake Atom Splitters successfully defended their title in the 3rd annual Elias Cup Finals. Mika Koivu-Niemi, Chris Barnes, Dick Allen led the way for the Atom Splitters, who defeated the LAX for the 2nd year in a row. Well, you hardly recognize Dick Allen, clean shaven like that.
Yeah.
There's the Elias Cup. What a great squad that is.
That was all Richie Allen, by the way.
Oh, that was the Richie Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Now, well, let's get lane side. Kimberly Pressler standing by with Tim Mack.
Thanks, guys. I sure am. So, Tim, you know, that was a tough loss, that last match for you guys. It almost looks like the wind was taken out of your guys' sail. I see a somber team over there. What do you need to do to turn this thing around?
Yeah, we got to have a defensive backs mentality. We got to have short-term memory. You know, we didn't expect Jesper to miss, and then West threw a great shot, and we're unfortunate not to get a strike there. But we're down 1, and just got to try to pump these guys up a little bit and see if we can't get a good game in the second game.
What did you say to them?
I said, listen, you get short-term memories. Let's regroup and let's retool. It's a new game, and we win this game. We put ourselves in position to get to the final still.
All right, well, we'll see you guys next. Guys, send it back to you.
All right, Tim and Kimberly, thank you very much. So Tim going back on his football background. No lineup changes, we understand, for Tim's team, and I don't think Silver Lake's going to change anything either. So game 2 is next. High atop Bayside Bowl here in Portland. The L.L.Bean PBA League semifinals down to their last game. Should Portland win this game, they will force a 1-ball roll-off with Silver Lake. But if Silver Lake takes it, our finals are set. Silver Lake versus the Dallas Strikers. With Kimberly Pressler, Randy Peterson, Dave Lamont here. Thank you for joining us. And Brian Smith leads it off in game 2 for Portland with a 2-8.
Not surprising. Going over to the tight lane, and that's what our players are going to see every time they get to that right lane from the left. A little softer speed for Brian Smith the next time up. Should take care of the 2-8.
Pick it up chance coming from the crowd here, rooting for their Lumberjacks.
Oh no.
Push.
Oh no is right. Well, I just talked about how most pros make that, and unfortunately, that's a tough start for the Lumberjacks.
Not what you're looking for, especially when you're down. Now, these guys, the Atom Splitters, they're going from the tight lane to the Sahara Desert.
And Chris Barnes leaves 2 more.
Come on, you make it. Let's go. Give it a run.
So we've seen this 2, 4, 8, 10.
Yeah. Give it a run. Let's go.
Well, the way you make this is you throw a big, slow hook over here, and you throw that 2-pin into the 10, and then the ball's going to take out the 4 and the 8.
Now you heard Chris ask, should I make it?
Just get 3. Just get 3.
Just get 3. Go for it. Man, we didn't come here to lay up.
Well, that's what DJ Archer was saying. I didn't hear if Mark Baker had an answer. Chris is a guy who can make these kinds of shots. Looks like he's going to go conservative here.
He tried to make it. Like I said, we didn't come here to lay up, team. Hey,
here we go, back on.
give me the 3-1. I'm going for it.
Back on. I mean, not for me. I moved a couple more left than it did. I probably could have thrown it a little slower than I did.
So that brings Portland right back in it with Liz Johnson. Lumberjacks actually have a lead. That's going to be a soft 10.
Can I just go back to the Chris Barnes first ball?
Absolutely.
He threw a good shot. It was the wrong lineup, but he didn't throw it bad. And that's the discussion that he's having with his team right now. I mean, could he have gotten a little softer? Sure. Could he have gotten maybe a little bit farther right and have it pick up? Yeah, but he didn't throw a bad shot. Just wasn't the right lineup.
So Liz made all her spares today. All single pins.
So, but the guys that got it right were soft, and it came off it every time.
I think it was bad.
That's fine. It's just a little tight. It's a little tight. I'll the same shot. It'll strike.
So Sean Maldonado now up in frame number 2. Oh, negatory.
No.
Ghostwriter. That's a solid 8.
Hang on, my therapist is calling again.
Why don't you take that call? I'll talk to you to spare.
Yeah, I got it.
By the way, just a quick moment to thank our scorekeeper and stat man, Mike Edwards, for his service as always. Much appreciated, Mike.
Yeah,
Thank
Mike,
you.
he always does a great job for us as we take a look at. Okay, actually, I'm going to turn my head, and you talk about what just happened.
Yeah, he got cheated out of a strike. Is what happened, and he covers the 8-pin carefully. You can now resume by watching the action.
All right, it's gone.
It's gone.
All right, thank you.
No problem. I've got your back at all times.
You get another try.
So Kyle Troop, we are strikeless in the first couple frames here. Kyle had a fantastic first game. And you see he loves this building. He and Jesper Svensson is now on the other team. Won the main quarterly.com Roth Holman PBA doubles. He gets rid of the 7-10. The messenger fell behind. But he and the fans have started a nice love affair here that I'm sure will continue with future trips.
Wow.
That's a ringer, too, on that 10-pin.
That was a ringing 10 with the 7-pin up momentarily. 7 goes down, and then the messenger comes across and almost takes the 10 out. That was a great pitch by Kyle Troop.
I got no shame in that shot.
No, sir. Shouldn't have any.
So DJ Archer.
How many boards left do you move if you're DJ Archer? I mean, he was curving the right lane.
How about Augusta? Does that sound like a good place to start?
Sure.
Maine, not Georgia, I mean.
Yeah.
Bam!
You know what he did there? Looked like he backed his hand out a little bit.
First strike of the match.
Come on, DD. Come on, brother. Right back on it. Right here, DD.
A little less hand here for DJ Archer. As you can see, that ball holding its line. Nice shot.
On the left side, Ryan Simonelli. Beautiful shot.
Go, kid.
Yeah. Ryan Simonelli just chopping wood for the Lumberjacks.
Well, that was their first strike.
Give it to business. Yeah. Move a couple and just get on it. Yeah, if you're going to get on it, get on it. Okay. You're going to have to. Come on now.
Now, that's not terribly technical talk. If you're going to get on it, get on it.
Give it the business. Make sure you catch it. Make sure you catch it at the bottom to make it come around the corner.
Bam! Boy, he gave it the business. The ball stuck to the 8 and 9 pins.
It looked like it hit Velcro when it got to about 40 feet. Remember, He got some intel from his teammates. Caught all of that one.
He got right on it.
Indeed.
On a ring at 10 for Big Wes.
I'll tell you what, the last two shots for Wes, very uncharacteristic. Normally, Wes Malott has very good pin carry. Another really good quality shot here. 6 goes around the 10. You don't see that a lot from Big Wes because of his ball roll.
So the Adam Splitters anchor with the Lumberjacks down 10. Jesper Svensson.
Big shot coming up.
Chance to expand the lead. Youngest, yeah. If we're both thinking the same thing.
Youngest player to ever win the TSC.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, he owns dynamite caps. There's something there. Because those pins are not treated fairly by Jesper Svensson. So the Adam Splitters have gained a command in this second game. If they win it, they will move on to the championship against the Dallas Strikers. Can the Lumberjacks come back? PBA's Extra Frame is your home for exclusive live coverage of the PBA, PBA 50, and PWBA Tours. So May 7th through the 9th, Extra Frame features live coverage of the PBA 50 Tour from Farmingdale, New York. Then May 12th and 13th, move on to Fountain Valley, California, and the PWBA Tour. Don't miss any of the action. Click on the Extra Frame link in the menu section of PBA.com and sign up for yearly, monthly, or 3-day subscription. So we go, by the way, every once in a while, my partner Randy Peterson will drop by this broadcast, so that always makes it more fun. Now we go to the 6th, Brian Smith, the Lumberjacks down 20. Tracked all the way, beautiful shot.
Yeah, there's a great quality shot by Brian Smith. They need to get something going, trailing by 20.
I don't care what they do. We got to strike.
Well, this game hasn't changed much over the years. Former Masters champion, Brian Smith. Solid as ever. And there's his ex-tour roommate.
And Chris Barnes leaves at 10. Made an adjustment, just a tiny one there, it looked like, but leaves one back.
And Dave, that one took its time coming around the corner, too. That was close to being a pocket 7-10.
Remember that big hooker he threw on the right lane? That he was surprised it hooked as much as it did. Does that show the difference in the lanes?
Well, he was farther right on the right lane. You know, he's moved way in on this lane because there's a lot more friction. Remember, his first shot on that lane, he went 2-4-8-10. And that one he probably just got a little soft with it to get it to come around the corner, and it didn't.
Let's go. A lot of frames. We got to start this over.
One thing Portland hasn't had in this game is a double. We'll see if Liz Johnson can fix that.
I think this is the biggest shot of the match right here.
She doesn't like it.
Big pull again.
Yeah, she immediately stood up straight and kind of grunted a little bit after she threw it.
You don't see Liz Johnson make shots like this, and I think the commercial break, the time in between shots does not bode well for her. I think she gets tight.
John Maldonado.
Go.
The messengers aren't there in this game.
Yeah, just coming in late.
You got this on the spare.
Last time up, he left that solid. I can't say it yet.
Yeah, I understand. It was a number in between 7 and 9.
Right, and then this time it's just a little shaker 10. And gives the Lumberjacks still a little bit of hope.
That gives them a lot of hope.
Big hope now.
Might not be too early to remind you that if the Lumberjacks win this game, we will have a 1-ball roll-off.
7 pins now. Big shot coming up. Lumberjacks need to take it off the sheet. Max score 218 for them, 225 for the Atom Splitters.
Now, I want a quiet center for Kyle Troop. He wanted noise.
Gotta have it.
Oh. Wow.
That was a good shot, but it just breaks loose late, and their chances now running out for the Lumberjacks to get into the finals. Another nice looking shot by Kyle Troop, and it just breaks loose and leaves a 4-pin. Not looking good for the home team, sir.
Look out!
He thought he missed it.
Yes, Kyle, you made it. I think there was a mild earthquake in the Portland, Maine area that knocked that pin over.
How did that fall back?
All right.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, I definitely didn't think that was 4-pin.
No, that was a good shot. Really good.
No, it's not there anymore. I think he's wondering if one of the mechanics reached down and just took it away.
Portland still needs help from this team. I'm not sure they're going to get it, though. I think they're dialed in. It's just a matter of carry.
How does it look, baby?
Got more hand in that one. Whoa, trips the 4 anyway.
He liked it right away. He said, that is the look, baby.
All right, come on, Didi, one time right here.
Nice break there. Look at that trip 4. That's what Kyle Troop was looking for.
Simonelli, big shot here. Whoa. A streaking messenger.
Unbelievable.
That's what Tim Mack is thinking too.
It's been the lack of carry in game 2 for the Lumberjacks. What a great shot by Ryan Simonelli. I mean, that's just disturbing pin action. Time running out for the home team.
Great shot. Can't tell no better than that.
Simonelli's been so solid for them, making great shots, and that time just bad pin reaction.
So Tom Doherty now in a position to really wound the Atom Splitters.
Well, this would all but seal the deal here.
Outstanding shot. Thank you. Excellent. Pick it up. All right, 5-0, you got this. Come on, 5-0.
Wow. Yeah, Tom Doherty said that at the same time I did.
Well, if the Atom Splitters go spare here, strike spare in the 10th, they'll shoot 195. West Milwaukee can get up and strike out in the 10th to shoot 196.
Here we go, 5-0.
I mean, come on, really?
That's pretty good.
All right. The King of the Hill defeated E.J. Tackett and Jason Belmonte in April to become the King of the Hill, actually to retain his King of the Hill title. Well, that's got to go. That's skidded right on him.
Absolutely pathetic.
He didn't throw it well. You hear him say it, pathetic. He did not throw it well. He got it right early and quick.
Yesterday to that.
So Max now 185.
Spare strike, they still have a chance. Spare here and he strikes. He will force Jesper Svensson to mark.
Terrible.
All 10, every 10.
Terrible.
But he has to strike here.
Absolutely terrible.
Still a good one here. Shoot 10 and let's see what happens. Come on.
And he's got to shake that off. And Tim Mack talked about that defensive back mentality. Tim, of course, a former football player at the college level at Penn State, understands what it's like to make a mistake and then go on to the next play.
9 or better. That's good enough.
Yes, sir. Got the late trip 4.
All right, big man.
Any kind of mark for Jesper. The Adams Splitters are back in the finals once again.
And we would have a matchup of the last 2 champions.
The only team with multiple wins in the Elias Cup. Got to make it.
Oh, you got this. Slide it over. Slide it over.
This is unbelievable. We certainly expected more out of Svensson.
Really, how's that happen?
And there you see Randy's
Come on, Jess.
keys to picking this up. Now he's got to shake off the bad memory right now.
Count doesn't matter. He's got to make it. Unbelievable. Is it the hometown mojo?
Watch this.
Ridiculous.
You like the first one?
And now the captains are going to have to pick. Neither anchorman having a great 10th frame. Do you go to the anchors here? It's a 1-ball roll-off to make the finals.
Well, you know, last time I said they should go with Simonelli, and Wes Malott stepped up and went bang, bang, bang.
Tom Doherty.
I mean, Simonelli's reaction looks so good, but you can't count Big Wes out. For the Lumberjacks, or for the Adams Splitters, who do you go with?
Yes.
After you just watch Jesper do that.
The second.
And it looks like it's going to be Wes Malott, and we're hearing from the floor that Tom Doherty is the pick.
Interesting.
Well, let's take Tom very quickly. In this game, had a strike and a 9 count spare. And Malott with a couple of 9 spares and a strike in this last game. Doherty wants a little noise. He's not afraid of it, even though the fans, a lot of the Portland fans don't really want them to win. He didn't care. Absolutely perfect.
Hey, you got this?
Wes Malott has to match that, or the Adams Splitters make it to the finals. If he does match it, managers will have to pick someone else.
Great shot by Tom Doherty. Up to Big Wes once again.
Second ball.
Up next, Jesper Svensson.
No questions. Let's go.
Do you think about Troop, who's had a good look?
You go with Simonelli next if you're the Lumberjacks.
All right, we'll see what Tim Mack does. Svensson, who had the big shot for the Adams Splitters in their quarterfinal roll-off. And it will be Ryan Simonelli. But first, Jesper Svensson.
The intensity on Ryan Simonelli's face with Big Wes draped all over him.
No, 9. Simonelli strikes, and it's over, and Portland advances to the finals.
Ryan Express, ball in his hand. 10 in the pit, they go to the finals.
Less than 9, it's the Atom Splitters. For the win. It's over. Randy, I've been calling college sports for about 15 years. I haven't seen many celebrations like that in 100,000-seat stadiums.
What a brilliant shot by Ryan Simonelli. Way to gut it out, Portland Lumberjacks.
Chop, chop, chop. They're on to the finals against the Dallas Strikers. The L.L.Bean PBA League Elias Cup semifinals are brought to you by Barbasol. New Barbasol premium disposable razors with close shave technology. America's leader for a close, comfortable shave. By Maine Health, working together so our communities are the healthiest in America. By the United States Bowling Congress, creating competitive opportunities at all levels as we build a future for the sport. Visit bowl.com for more. And by the VIA Advertising Agency. If you're a CMO with money to spend, you must be wondering, how does VIA know I watch bowling? Well, let's get to our Geico Championship recap and my partner.
Match 1, Dallas Strikers, Philadelphia Hitmen. Bill O'Neill got the party started in the 6th with a strike. Ryan Page having a little go for you. They turned 3 in a row into 5 in a row. They take game 1, 239-196. Then game 2, it's the wee Iceman. Norm Duke steps up. That catches a double. How about a little BJ Moore for another double? They win game 2, 201-165. They head on to the finals. Then in an incredible matchup, it's the Atom Splitters and the hometown favorite Lumberjacks. Tom Doherty gives it to the crowd. Remember, we said that was a bad idea. Malott needs a strike. He goes solid 7. In game 2, it would come down to the 10th frame. We would have a roll-off. Jesper Svensson, he gets 9. It's all up to Ryan Simonelli. The Ryan Express comes through. The Lumberjacks are on their way to the finals.
And the happy winners are standing by with Kimberly Bressler.
You guys should be down here. This place is electric right now, as well as they should be. So Ryan, walk us through. When you came up here to this lane and you threw that ball, what went through your mind?
Just want to do it for the hometown. Want to do it for him. This team, I mean, you want it in your hands. I had all the faith in the world in him, but I knew I wanted it too. I thought it was going to take 2. It didn't matter the order. I knew it was going to take 2 strikes. So glad I was able to get up there and do it for him.
Yeah, you and Wes both did a great job with that. Now, Tim, let's talk to you real quick about your team here. You guys are going to the finals.
Yeah.
You're representing Portland. How's that feel?
It's incredible. I mean, this environment's incredible. I believe in these 5 guys and 4 girls and 4 guys and 1 girl. Sorry, I'm a little excited right now. I mean, we've been so close the last couple of years to get to this final. And now we have a chance to bring home the Elias Cup to this great state, Maine, and this great city, Portland, who's been so supportive of us. So I couldn't be happier right now, and I can't wait to get it on.
And what do you have to say to the fans out there?
I love the fans. It's the best bowling fans in our country. Some of the best I've ever seen in bowling. You know, bowling, this is what it's all about. In a team environment, with this team and this crowd, this is what it's all about, guys.
Congratulations, guys. You have made it to the finals. You've earned this win.
All right, congratulations to Tim and the Portland Lumberjacks. They're on to the final next Sunday. The PBA League Alliance Cup Finals ought to be electric in this building with the hometown Portland Lumberjacks taking on the defending champion Dallas Strikers. This will be special, I guarantee it, next Sunday. So congratulations to Norm Duke's squad. The Strikers back competing for a back-to-back championship. And he's got a talented squad, a mixture of youth and age, but the Portland Lumberjacks got the mojo. They've got the crowd. And you can't challenge this group. The big Texan on top in the ultimate lumberjack position. Ryan Simonelli with a shot of the match. We're moving on to the finals next week.